All right, so in the next part of this tutorial, I'm going to show you some other tricks of things that you can do. One of which is sometimes you might find that when you are recording a track, that the voice gets a little out of sync. Sometimes there's a delay between what is coming through the headphones and what is actually playing on the on Audacity's program. And so, for example, I'm going to pretend that this one recorded just a little bit off. And I'm intentionally moving it off so I can show you exactly what I mean. In the meantime, I'm going to go through and mute some of these other guys so that we can only hear the first couple of tracks. And these were recorded in order. This one was recorded first, this one was recorded second. So let's play it to hear what it sounds like, and then I'll show you how to mess around with it. So you can tell that that's a little off. And in fact, I might want to grab my cursor bar here and play it from the beginning. The track that you choose to play from the beginning, you can choose any track, it doesn't matter. You can play it anywhere within the track, and that's literally where it's going to start. If you have tracks that start a little bit later in the recording, it's usually helpful to play from the longest track you have to hear the full effect of the whole thing, if that makes sense. Okay. So that's off. That's not what we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this little tool here called the time shift tool, and I'm going to drag it over. And this is going to involve both a visual set of cues as well as an audible set of cues. So I can see where some of these are going to line up by the way the sound pattern looks, but I also want to play it to see if it's actually hitting correctly. Okay. So I can tell I'm hitting the space bar to play and pause. I can tell that this one is now just a little bit too late. So I'm going to scooch it back just a bit. Okay. Just a little bit too early. I'm going to nudge it. Okay. Oh, this is where it comes down to a science. Okay. All right, one more nudge. Okay. Okay. Never forget I've lost. I'm gonna nudge it one more time. This is where I get a little bit obsessive. Okay. Perfect, brilliant. Now I have my track synced up. You can do this with literally any track that you have. So even if you recorded a little bit off, it is not a death sentence. One of the important reasons why you do want to have your main melody track playing when you're recording something like this harmony that I did below is because it helps as it's playing through your headphones. It helps to keep you on beat, on whatever beat the main melody happens to be. Some people will use a metronome. I am not quite there yet with this program, but this is a really important skill because just because you record it slightly off does not mean that it's the end all be all. You can move it, you can change it, everything is good. So we'll stop there for now.